Hello, welcome back to Terrafirmacraft, episode 5, in which I make myself sound like a sexist pig. Stay tuned for that. We've gone on, and by we, I mean I'm using the royal we here, gone on a lot of adventures, and I've tried recording this several times, and then I start talking about something, and it just sounds wrong, and I don't want to sound like the worst person on earth, and so I've tried this, but it's going to come out anyway. So I'm just going to try to record it, and if I sound like I am the sexist pig I said I was going to sound like, I'm sorry, especially to any girls who are listening. Um, for you, yeah, I'm sorry. Though odds are that you're probably not a girl according to my YouTube analytics. Although it would not surprise me if someone came across this. But anyway, let's get into the story. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I love my wife. And the thing I wish my wife would do more, and this really boils down to, we should have talked about this long before Valentine's Day, is that I have the feeling in my marriage that that I do more of the big romantic gestures than my wife does. And that may not be a bad thing, but I feel like she should be putting forth at least a valid effort into the romance department. Look at this. This is what I wanted to show you. Native copper at the surface, fairly close to home. Like, I'd be willing to walk that easy to get that copper. But no, we had to dig a mine. I'm okay with that, though. But I found several mineral deposits that are like that are in plain view, where we don't have to dig down. And most of them are over here on this mountain there. We got kaolinite and limonite. And I believe limonite's a kind of iron. I could be wrong. Kaolinite, I have no idea what it is. But we also have silver that's at the surface there. I do need to read more on the wiki, how to do stuff. You may notice we have these copper ingots on our inventory. I tried hammering them, but I think maybe I let them cool down too much before doing that. Yeah. I really don't know. But I have a lot of journey stuff to tell you. Anyway, a moral of the story is, guys, if you feel like you're putting forth a one-sided effort into your romantic life, I'm sorry, I have been there, and I understand. Girls, try to step it up. Try to be romantic. I mean, guys are generally not seen as the romantic people. If you watch like a comedy, like a sitcom, the guy's generally clueless, dullard. Who? Ooh. What's that word Commodore used? Slattern. Yeah. I learned more about England from watching random people on YouTube. Okay, anyway. The guy's generally not seen in a favorable light, which I don't like. I mean, guys are smart, right? If we had a sitcom where the girl was portrayed like the guy is portrayed in most sitcoms, society would be in revolt. I mean, nobody would watch that. There would be cries of this and that. But what do the guys have? Not a whole lot. And that's wrong. And so I've joked about this before, probably not on YouTube. But I feel like I am a masculinist. If there are such things as feminists, I can be a masculinist. Anyway, let's, because I'm a guy and I want to be treated fairly. This is a big lake of water. And I believe it's pretty much all fresh water. I swam across it here, and it was all fresh water from there. Now it could turn into ocean at some point. I'm not 100% sure, and that's not really important. But I died up here. You may have noticed. I went on a few walks. One was up and around here. I talked about the silver kaolinite and limonite in plain view. Came down here, and about here it was nighttime. I didn't quite make it home, and it was a blood moon night, so I dug a hole, 1 by 2. No, I found a hole. It was 1 by 2 and about 4 deep, and I jumped in and I covered the top with some logs, and quickly attracted a herd of spiders above me. And I was like, well, spiders are only like they can't fit down a one wide hole, so I kind of dug a little bit so that I could kind of see outside, so I can see when day would come. And I'm just walking around aimlessly because I got a lot of story to tell. And promptly a creeper falls into the pit, like right next to me, and I'm like, oh crap, I am a dead man. There is nothing I can do. But he didn't blow up, so I was like, maybe he can't see me because his head was obscured by by the logs because I dug it. So anyway, apparently that's all it takes to. Let's just chill in here for a bit. Apparently that's all it takes for a creeper not to blow up is not see his head. So I just hit his feet until he died, and I lived through that night. And then I went up here. Let's go out here and talk. Again, I've had like 10 blood moons. They're supposed to be like a 5% chance. So that's like 1 in 20, right? I've had like 5 blood moons, and I'm 26 days into this. Anyway, I came up here, promptly died. I respawned over here because I didn't have a bed, and I walked across here. Night fell around here. I made some torches and avoided monsters, swam in the ocean until sunrise came, got my stuff. You may notice my death up here was caused by falling down a crevice, hole, whatever you want to call it. Let's refresh some torches. I probably just did these ones. But if I refresh them all at one time, then I'll have to refresh them all at another time later on. 48 hours, 48 hours. The great thing about these pumpkins, these jack-o'-lanterns, is they do not need to be refreshed. They just stay lit no matter what. Do. 6 hours. Let's do some stuff here. Anyway, so we promptly got our stuff. Why, hello, zombie. I'm going to apologize. We may have more lag tonight than I generally do during Blood Moon nights because of the number of entities. But I still have some story to tell, but we're not really like walking around a whole lot, so I think it'll be okay. Let's go hide in here. Hopefully that zombie's still not tracking me. Anyway, let's look at the... Oh, crap. Good enough. Let's look at the map. So from there, came down and around. I just used the water nearby to elevator myself down in there. Came down around, came over here. Up and around. Around here, a skeleton fell into my house, and I learned that some vanilla mechanics. Yeah, that guy still sees me. I learned from some vanilla mechanics that skeletons still have a hard time hitting you when you are pretty much inside their hitbox. And so I used that to my advantage and used up about 2 axes and a hammer trying to get rid of that dang thing. Bring it, bro. Bring it. Eat it. I feel like that did more damage than maybe it has in the past. I have a lot of agriculture experience. And a little bit of prospecting experience. Anyway, let's go on and turn these off. This has been bugging me for a while. Off, off, off. Off, 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 off. There. That way when we need something we can look at it. And then, anyway, we came back down here. And eventually made it home after a couple of nights. So, It's a lot of journeying. Look, I made an ash barrel. I heard that decay happens slower in a barrel than it does in a chest. I don't know if that's true, but I believe it enough to try it out. Let's get rid of that. We have a bunch of straw here. We have several stacks of thatch in our other one. Here, let's put the clay in there. Look at that. We even have another barrel. I'm just going to plop that down. Anyway, we've had quite the adventures. Quite the adventures. I think I told you about pretty much all of them. Wow. Alright guys, I'm going to look up how to actually combine these ingots. I believe I only need 14, but I can't seem to find out a way to... Can I put them in here? I can put them in liquid storage. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I will be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. You may notice I accidentally went into super secret settings because F4 is right next to F5. See if I can find my way back to normal. No, that's close. That's a bit blurry. I think this might be normal. Hate super secret settings. Anyway, is it still blurry? Yeah, something's still wrong. That's okay. It could just be me thinking something's wrong. Anyway, we tried to get these hot enough to weld. Not happening in a fire pit. So that means that we're going to, next time we try, we're going to have to, let's light this area up again. We're going to have to try like a forge or something. I don't know. But I'll figure that out, and that will probably be for next episode because I don't want to have to figure that out right now. Translation, I'm being lazy. Anyway, so that's the plan for next time. We're getting closer. We got those into ingots. I learned that the molds, so when you like make a pickaxe mold, right, it breaks like every time when you get the pickaxe out of it. But when you make these ceramic molds, it has a fairly small chance of breaking. I had 16. I filled all 16 and only one broke when taking stuff out. So there is still a chance of breakage there, but it is much smaller. What else? That's pretty much it. Yeah. Just know that I did a lot of walking around, several hours worth, and that's probably why this episode's shorter. That, and I am still learning stuff, and I don't know enough to continue filming, I believe. I don't know if there's a way to get fire pits hotter. If we figured out how to make a bellows, could we make a fire pit itself hotter so that we'd be able to actually weld the copper ingots together from just putting it in a fire pit? I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to research that. Anyway, guys, I think that will do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Avoid blood moons the best you can. I learned that when it's a blood moon... maybe I can't. I was trying to like open up the... I was hitting T for the talk command, and then I hit R because I was like, maybe my finger's in the wrong spot. Nope. But I learned when you click on a bed in the blood moon, it says you're not tired, or something like that. You're not tired right now, and it says it all in red. And I believe that's probably due to the blood moon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.